All right, LAPD flying over right now. They are engaged in federal stalking. So everything that these demons are doing at this point is based on, it's rooted in ongoing obsession. They're fearful and they're very paranoid. This is a corrupt government that's being exposed for not only engaging in what is terrorism, but they're also aware of the fact that their criminal conduct is done in concert with a population that's also going to be prosecuted for the ways in which they've not only tried to steal my information and then claim ownership for the evidence that I'm exposing about the state of California. The entity is flying over my apartment at 3:03 p.m. and you're looking at this demonic light inside of my apartment. The LAPD is engaged in ongoing surveillance, corporate invasion of privacy with the people of the state, and the demons engage in this conduct because they are both hostile. These are demons that are reacting. They're also scared. These are demons that's still a reaction. It is criminal monitoring. It's ongoing terrorism, but I'm giving the ongoing context regarding what they are listening and interfering in my privacy, what they're aware of while they're doing it. This is while a fake sun is over my apartment right now at 3:05 p.m. Nature dictates that the sun will not be at the same address. That was at 8 o'clock this morning. I was taking pictures. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. That was 7 hours ago. The fake sun is directly over my apartment. That's not sunlight. Okay. It is appearing while also the entity is stalking in a helicopter flying over because they are very fearful and aware. I want to be clear, the demon-possessed population that are the people of the state, the criminal activity that's going to be occurring simultaneously while I've been subject to this criminal system is speaking to the population. It is ongoing corroborating evidence about the very criminal system that the state of California has been engaged in. And so while keeping me under surveillance and group stalking me, engaging in criminal acts such as stealing my identity, claiming ownership for any work that I've produced specifically regarding this criminal system, they're literally admissions by that same population who will be going to federal prison for it. And this is what the government is literally engaged in. So I want to point that out. And while they're listening, reviewing what it is, engaged in other words, Title 18 criminal activity, they are listening to the fact while I review such information on my phone, on my cell phone. So I just want to point that out. And it is currently, again, 3:06 p.m. So I'll go ahead and show the light source. Not only is this engineered light, so I'm going to put my hand through it. You're looking at a shadow up here while I am at a distance. You can see the engineered light on my hand. This is entirely demonic. The blinds are closed. And also that which is supposedly the sun is over us, not in any manner that would be like horizontal with my apartment. And the blinds are literally, they're literally closed. This is in every regard evidence regarding the demon possession of all of those affiliated, employed by the Los Angeles Police Department and Dominic Choi. He's demon possessed, and so are the police officers of the Los Angeles Police Department. So is this entire population, and I'm subject to this criminal system in the state of California, and the demon possessed entire population are fearful, and they engage in stalking in helicopters, for example. While they are both fearful, they're also very paranoid, and they're reacting to information that they're invading my privacy while they're aware of what I'm reviewing at the same time. So I'm just giving ongoing context regarding the criminal system and what the demons do while they do it. This is also, you can see a shadow appearing. This is on the ceiling, and this is, none of that is sunlight. Okay. And so this is while the fake sun is directly over my apartment. So that's the ongoing pattern of conduct. This is what the demons are doing all day long. They're pacing on Alvarado. Demons driving back and forth, engaging in what is massive surveillance, maintaining presence all around me, including in the airspace when demons are stalking in helicopters. So this isn't traffic. As I've shown you at the Social Security office, this population is stalking at a federal building, speaking to, first of all, a statewide system. And that same population is keeping me under surveillance where I live, engaged in corporate invasion of privacy, which is going to be prosecuted as a sex offense committed by a government, necessarily in concert with a population that is necessarily engaged in invasion of privacy, while those demons who are engaging in a statewide system are aware of what it is that's I'm reviewing on my phone, which I'm also, well, I don't even have to go over it, because what the federal is going to find out is every, for example, criminal act that's occurred while I've been subject to federal group stalking and monitoring is something that the government is not ignorant about. It's not a coincidental theft of my intellectual property. It's not a coincidental theft of any of my personal information. The entity is doing so while I'm subject to the state system, also while I've been subject to kidnapping by this government, and is engaging in acts of terrorism such as stalking me in helicopter while they're aware of the fact that I'm reviewing such evidence. And this is common sense. When a government is keeping you under surveillance, it's not common sense that the state of California is so corrupt that they're keeping American citizens under surveillance in violation of our constitutional rights. The evidence is what's demonstrating and proving that. But what I am stating is that while the government is engaging in that with a population, that population is very likely to engage in things such as, while oppressing me, the one who is subject to it, claiming ownership for my intellectual property. And I want to be clear, any demon that's doing so are not telling the truth regarding the totality of the significance of the so-called information that they are claiming ownership or creative possession of. I want to be clear, Satan is not going to tell its own secrets. So first of all, but second of all, that third party, whoever is engaging in any sort of theft of my identity or my intellectual property, they're going to federal prison for it. So that's just speaking to the criminal conduct of the state. And while the state is engaging in ongoing stalking in a helicopter at this hour, it's directly relevant to the terrorist Dominic Choi, how he's supposed to be prosecuted, how he's supposed to be punished, how you're disbanding terrorist organizations such as the Ontario Police Department, the Los Angeles Police Department, who are simultaneously being exposed and prosecuted while this population is still engaging in surveillance in a manner directly exposing the fact that they're demon possessed and that they're knowingly engaging in what is criminal activity that is not only in violation of what the federal government will prosecute under laws that exist and shall come into existence, and that they did so with impunity to the very end, which is relevant to how long you will go to federal prison. While it will be world news as well, we're letting everyone in the world know, and also in this country, a warning what will not be tolerated. And that's just a matter of justice with regard to the civil and criminal prosecution of a government that's in keeping you under surveillance, terrorizing you, violating your constitutional and human rights. And the fake sun is directly over my apartment here, as I've already shown. So it is currently 3:10 p.m. The fake sun is in a position where you can see the light source. So I will show you through one of the vehicles, because and you're dealing with Satan. And so you're talking about what is directly above an edge in a manner that I can't see it as it's directly above me. You can see the light source, for example, through this vehicle, license 9ERC 428 and parking spot number 13. The fake sun is directly over me and it stays here. That's why I'm able to capture it as late as after 7 p.m. in the evening. The fake sun's not going anywhere. Ongoing evidence regarding the demon possession and the criminal surveillance that a government and a population are engaging in. And they did it with impunity. You saw the video this morning and the demons were having a field day. Lorraine Pena and everybody else driving back and forth on and off of the property over here like there's no consequences for it. And it's the same now. The entity engages in ongoing impunity on an ongoing basis, and everybody that's engaging in it, they will suffer the consequences for it as an entity, as an entire entity. Okay, so it is currently 3:11 p.m. This is P.O.C.